Okay, well, we are back with another episode of You Don't Know Jack Volume 3, and I actually recorded an entire episode before this, but for whatever reason, instead of Fraps usually splitting up the recording into 2-minute segments, it decided to try and shove an entire half hour into one video. My computer didn't like this too much, so it decided to say fuck off and you're not getting any of the video you just recorded. So, yeah. So that's completely gone. That's all gone. Half hour gone. So we're going for another episode here. So yeah. But it's all right. Gave me a chance to get kind of warmed up. Get a little bit more being a dick. So.
I'm handing over 2K. Okay, this'll teach you never to date on a full moon. Imagine this scenario. You're out at the bar on a hot date when suddenly your date turns into a werewolf. Considering these beers' nicknames, which beer should you order to warm
probably
Zima, Coors Light, or
3?
Coors Light is the silver bullet. Just what you need to kill a werewolf.
It is?
Rumor has it, kill the beast without killing your buzz.
I mean, I assume that because of light, you know, like light like daytime, but I don't know.
Now serving random house blends. $1,000 if you get it. Think fast. If the literary character Starbuck worked at the coffee chain Starbucks, what drink would probably be coffee of the day?
I honestly don't know who Starbuck is.
The Orient Espresso, the Scarlet Latte, or the Kama Sumatra?
Let's just go with Dick.
Starbuck is the first mate in Moby Dick, so he would try to find you a
Wow.
Mocha Dick.
Well, now you all know that I never read Moby Dick. So there you go. Let's do this, see how butthurt this gets.
This one likes to go by unhappy and loving it. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. If the creators of Land of the Lost made a sequel called Land of the Lost Generation, which of these would you not see? Ernest Hemingway waving a cane at Sweet Snacks, Gertrude Stein buying a painting by Chaka, F. Scott Fitzgerald entering a pylon, or Nathaniel Hawthorne lecturing Grant.
Not really sure what they mean by Lost Generation. That could be like a billion things.
No, he was one of the Lost Generation, but hey, F. Scott Fitzgerald, alright? For the curious, here's the right answer. The Lost Generation was a group of post-World War I American writers hanging out in Europe.
Oh, we'll see it.
Daniel Hawthorne wrote in the 1800s.
I was going for like Lost Generation of... If I hear it one more time, I'll go blind.
And
right.
this one is, if I hear it one more time, I'll go blind. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, remember the 70s song Blinded by Because his eyes are most light sensitive, which of the characters from these classic rock tunes would most easily...
Well, I know this one.
Blue eyes are the most light sensitive.
And that's because I got blue eyes. And you know why they're the most light sensitive? Because if you got blue eyes like I do, you actually don't have eye pigment. In fact, you have the albino gene, but only in your eyes. So yeah, it's a rare mutation that the albino gene only goes to your eyes and nowhere else. However, it could also be said that's why most people with blue eyes are pale-skinned and or light-haired, because probably the influence of that gene some. Still a little bit sick if you couldn't tell.
Which member of the banana split should be able to rock and roll the longest? Bingo the gorilla.
I guess the elephant, right?
After humans, elephants have the next longest average lifespan.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was either elephant or gorilla. I didn't know if gorilla would have some sort of weird thing about it, but yeah, that's something too. Is blue eyes are actually a mutation. They're not a naturally occurring thing. They came from one guy, I think it was about 10,000 years ago, that got the mutation randomly. and you know, it passed down genetically, so that's how people have blue eyes now. So, yep.
Well, what do we have here? Hey, this war is great. $1,000 at stake on this one. Flash, this just in from the front. The year is 1917. America has entered a world war. Based on the nickname for U.S. World War I infantrymen...
I'm gonna guess 2.
Don't think so. Charlie was the derogatory name for the North Vietnamese. You know, you gotta get over
Wow.
the Vietnam thing.
Didn't know that.
Go.
I thought I heard people calling, like, people like Private Charlie or something like that, or like Tango Foxtrot Charlie, something like that. Fuck if I know. Not exactly the most up on Army stuff. I said this in the other game, but obviously since that game's completely gone fucking straight to shit, the main, well, of course you know I have to pick this. The 2 worst subjects of mine are history and math, and my 2 best subjects are English and science. So, yeah.
Okay, first you double, toil and trouble. Now, while she's doing that, I've got the fire burning and the cauldron bubbling.
I miss watching Food Network. I haven't watched Food Network in probably a good year now because I no longer have cable.
And the toe of a frog. You can keep that in the freezer.
So tell me, who are the hosts of this cooking show? The 3 witches from Macbeth, the 3 witches from Salem, the 3 witches from Hamlet.
Oh, fuck. I know it's not 3. Shit. Guessing.
Oh boy, shouldn't have done that.
Oh boy, shouldn't have blown me. Shouldn't have blown me. Yeah, never read Macbeth. Read Hamlet, never read Macbeth. See, here's the real fun thing, though. Here's the real funny thing. I majored in television, which, you know, people pretty much associate, you know, television, films, whatever, even though there's a huge difference. It's like if you say you did television, you know, oh, you must be really big into movies, too. So there's that. And then I'm really, really big into, like, English. Like, I mean, like, you know, the typography videos, writing, speaking, reading, stuff like that. But I've watched probably less than 200 movies, and I've read probably less than 50 classical pieces of, you know, work. Like, I mean, like, 50 classic novels, whatever else. I'll expand, though, on both of those in just a little bit. It's a mushroom. Don't know. Yeah, I was wrong on that one. That's martial art. I almost took Aikido. That's martial art, yeah. Okay, I was wrong on that one. Nah, that's fucking martial art. That's mushroom. I almost took Aikido, though. But never did. But I had an interest in taking it for a while. But, so what I was saying is while that's true about the movies and the books, the thing is, though, is that I have basically read so many science magazines and so many science articles and just read things in general, articles, magazines, books, whatever else, that I could probably safely say I've read... Hold on. Shit, I don't know this. Let's see if it's a troll answer. Yeah, guess not. Damn it. See, that was like so obvious, but it's like you think that wouldn't be it because it's such a like stick out there name. Damn it. No, it's a 3-way. But I've also read a stupid number of comic books, web comics, just comics in general of all kinds, and video game magazines. For those of you that have been around for a little while, you remember I was trying to sell my video game magazines. I probably have upwards of like 700, 800 video game magazines that I've all read cover to cover multiple times. So in terms of actual reading, I have probably read like a good 6 to 7 times more than most people, because I just love reading. I've loved reading ever since I've been a kid. I just love just learning, period. But And I'll cover the movies and TV thing here in a minute. Oh, okay. I didn't know what the hell I was thinking of for a minute. I was like, oh, it's trains. Don't know this one. I'm gonna guess planes. Gonna guess no. What? Okay, never even heard of that. Oh, that's a train. Oh, yes! Oh, that's a fucking car. Oh, yes! As far as the movie and television thing goes, I don't know. I just never really got too much into watching movies, I guess. I don't know.